Okay, so let's go into the first question. What is your fandom? So pick one. How did you come to love this, and describe any background or history of your fandom?
So you suggested that I talk about All My Children, which I love that idea because I don't think of it that much anymore because it was off the air. It went off the air like 10 years ago, which is so sad. It's so sad. So when you brought that up, I was like, okay, I could talk about that. That's cool. All My Children is a soap opera on ABC. It aired for 41 years on ABC at 12 noon Pacific time. And I watched it like from the womb. So it started in 1972. I was not born yet. Many, many, many years later, I was gestating in my mother's womb and she was watching it. And so I was, of course, vicariously watching it through her eyes from my fetal positions. It was the first show to discuss the Vietnam War, for example. The first Emmy award given to a soap opera actress went to a character on All My Children because of a speech she gave about the Vietnam War. They were the first to have an interracial couple on TV. They were the first to talk about abortion on daytime TV. Erica Kane, who was portrayed by Susan Lucci for all 41 years, who never won an Emmy. She did end up with, it was like maybe a comforting thing because, it was from my childhood. I remember being in like third grade and playing All My Children. Like it was like a combination of playing school and All My Children, because there was this at that time when this was like the late 80s, and Kelly Ripa, she's famous. Everyone knows who Kelly Ripa is. She was on All My Children, and she was like this teenage punk rocker on All My Children, and I like loved her. Haley Vaughn is her character's name, and so we would play, and I like one of us would be Haley and the other one would be like Brian, her boyfriend, and then somebody would be whatever other character, and then Haley's uncle, who was a detective, Uncle Porkchop. Somebody would be Uncle Porkchop.